What's good, guys? I thought I'd do today's video on what's the best home gym equipment to buy. A review if you like, because when it comes to building your home gym, you don't want to be spending hundreds if not thousands and thousands of pounds on all equipment that you don't really need. When it comes to building your home gym, you want to buy the basics. You want to get your dumbbells, you want to get your barbells, and if needs be, a squat rack, particularly if you're going heavy on legs. And in today's video, I'm going to go over each different makes, different brands, and which equipment I feel is best for you that's going to last you in the long run and save you a lot of money. Now, first up, we've got Hex dumbbells. The difference with these Hex dumbbells are they're very long and they're very practical. Some dumbbells I feel just aren't very practical. Now with these, they're very long. They're not really fit to grip. There's a lot of room, if that makes sense, to grip. Whereas the others, they're not. They just don't feel right. Whereas with these, they do. This weight is a 10 kilo dumbbell, but with these, they're really accessible to get off eBay. They go all the way up to, I think, 40, maybe even 50 on eBay, to be honest. They've got plastic covers and they just last the longest. Obviously, if you leave them out in the rain, they might rot a little bit, but I've held a lot of these for close to 3 years now and they're in very, very good condition. Not perfect, but very good condition. There are ones which, yes, they have the place, but they're just a nuisance to screw on and off all the time. Whereas with the Hex dumbbells, you've got your set weight, keep them out the rain, keep them in your garage or wherever in your house, and you're good to go. So yeah, definitely Hex dumbbells, I feel, in my opinion, are the best dumbbells to buy. Next up, we've got the barbells, and this barbell is called a Spinlock barbell. Again, you can get it off eBay, and the biggest difference with this barbell, guys, is that they're very thin on the edges. So with this, any weight, pretty much any weight, will screw on at the end. What you don't want is to be buying a typical gym bar, the really thick bars where none of the weights will screw on at the end. Because these are so thin, more or less any weight, because it's so thin, no matter, let's give you an example, no matter any weight, how thin or whatever, they'll screw on onto the end. They won't get stuck or anything. So you don't want to buy all these weights, get your barbell, and none of the weights fit. That's the bonus with the Spinlock barbell, is that because the edges are so thin, the vast majority of your weights will fit onto the end. Now with your Spinlock barbell, they come in 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot and 7 foot. I definitely recommend even getting the 6 foot one. I feel like the lower ones, particularly if you're doing squats, can be the weights are a bit too close, but I feel like the 6 foot and the 7 foot are the ones definitely worth buying. So yeah, remember that, it's a Spinlock barbell and you can get it off eBay. Anything from, I think, £24 all the way up to 50, 60 at the absolute most. And next we've got the squat rack. Now this squat, and it's definitely, it's lasted over 3 years and it's definitely worth buying and good for the long run. It's lasted really well too. Benches aren't necessary if needs be. This is just a typical one off eBay. I think it costs 30, 40 quid. It's not an incline one, it's just a flat one, but yeah, that's Homecom, and yeah. I hope that video has been helpful. You can buy more equipment such as like resistance bands, kettlebells. I'm not against anything like that. But when you are building your home gym, you want to get the best bang for your buck and the stuff that works. You want to buy your weight. That's where your dumbbells, your barbells and the squat rack, they all come in handy. You want to buy, you want to buy the right stuff and the stuff that's not going to cost you a fortune either. All this stuff is easily accessible off eBay and other sites, but eBay tends to be the most easiest, convenient, etc. So yeah, I hope that video's been helpful and feel free to hit me down in the comment section below if you've got any questions.